Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this special broadcast of high school football as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers Sub-Varsity program hosting the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers Sub-Varsity in a preview to the Big Century game coming up Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Of course, we'll have that for you live as well. North Attleboro is 5-0 on the season. They are led out there in the field by their captains, number 32, Sean Boyle, number 37, Harrison Gagne, and number 51, Jacob Costello. Attleboro's captains are number 12, quarterback Matt Harvey, number 18, Aiden Ramirez, who's been a revelation at wide receiver and safety, number 33, Rats, gonna have to find who 33 is. That's gonna be an issue. And number 49, Casey Victorio, playing right guard with that number 49. I'm Paul Healy, along with big brother Michael Healy. Mike, it's a cold spring day, but we're ready to go.
We got Thanksgiving week weather. The wind is coming across the field in gusts, so it's going to be hard to throw and hard to kick, and you're going to have to play good, sound football. And this is going to be a great game. I'm really looking forward to it. We don't know who the mystery man is, number 33. I'm wondering if it's really Aiden Pantages, number 23. Who is it?
Danny Johnson.
Danny Johnson. Oh, we had. I looked at my last program.
Yes.
We had it fouled up there, too.
Yes, he's been outstanding. Yeah.
Well, whatever the case may be, Attleboro is going to receive. There'll be the wind is just howling straight across the field, so there's no advantage one way or the other.
Yep.
I expect it to be a pooch kick. And from our right, it looks to me to be the northeast side, we're going to have North Attleboro kicking off.
They'll be kicking off right to left, back deep for the Bombardiers. Looks like number 13, Chris Moda, younger brother of JV coach Jay Moda, who's done a fabulous job
Done a great
with
job
the program.
This year, for sure. They're too deep, by the way, fans.
Aiden Rivera back there as well, who's done very well as a running back and outside linebacker. Kicking off will be Nate McDonald, who also, that's not Nate McDonald.
That's quarterback, just Paradise.
Okay.
Lefty.
Yep. Line drive kick. Gets all the way through to Moda. He picks it up at his own 12-yard line. He's across the 25, lowers his shoulder, gets just short of the 30-yard line. Tackle on the kickoff made by North Attleboro's number 37, Harrison Gagne. And the Blue Bombardiers will begin their first possession at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10, 10-minute quarters.
Well, that was one of those low kicks. It was a wind cheater for sure, and because we had the artificial turf, it just bounced crazily down, and Moda handled it well.
Get our field mic turned up. On the offensive line, starting for the Bombardiers, Colitos, the left tackle, Buckley, the left guard, Wheaton, the center, Victorio, the right guard, and Haste, number 50, the right tackle. He's been outstanding on the line of scrimmage both ways. Power eye right. They run with Alex Suarez behind Victorio and Haste. He gets out to about the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Well, on that particular play right there, there was a 4-7 defense. Literally all 11 people within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Wow. Not expecting much of a passing game in this howling wind. Fullback is number 22, Tyson Forte. He's been outstanding all season. Power eye left now. Run off tackle left. Suarez drives through one tackle, gets near the 40-yard line for first down yardage. Initial hit made by number 52 for North, Austin Dean.
Oh, he got the 5 yards. Got the first down there. I didn't realize he had that.
Yep.
Just once again, they came out power eye left. He actually cut it back over the right guard. Got a good line drive off the line of scrimmage. By the line, excuse me.
Four-man front for North, and as Mike said, all 11 in the box. Toss to the left now, getting to the edge,
Rivera.
Cutting back inside. Rivera still on his feet down at the North 40-yard line. Aiden Rivera as they ran left behind Colito and Buckley. Danny Johnson's one of the tight ends. Yep.
When you're playing a defense with all 11 people up within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, and that ball gets tossed towards the boundary, all it takes is one missed tackle, and you get a big play. I thought Aiden was really one move away from going all the way.
Yep. And that's Adrian. It's Adrian Rivera.
Okay.
Yep. First and 10, Bombardiers. No score, 8:26 to go, first quarter. Kind of a wing T formation. Right slot comes in motion. They run a power left, cut back to the right. Ball carried by Alex Suarez. Tackle made by number 94, Devin Nasalero.
Suarez is the wing back in this look. They've pretty much given up, I wouldn't say completely, the spread attack. Matthew Harvey can run it well, but they really like, I think when you run the T formations at the sub-varsity level, it really teaches your line to fire out, and that's what they're trying to do with these kids. They're doing a much better job now. The beginning of the year, they just had no clue.
I formation, right wing comes in motion, left. Suarez lowers his shoulders, bursts through some tackles, all the way to the 25-yard line of North. Third first down of this drive for the Bombardiers.
Jeez, they're really running the ball very, very effectively.
And again, this is an undefeated sub-varsity team, 5-0 for North. Attleboro at the 26-yard line.
Attleboro doing very well running left. And, normally, once again, in sub-varsity football, it's a right-handed world, and you see a lot of teams run very well to the right, not to the left. Not so today.
Yes.
They're going to the power eye again to the left side.
Tight ends are number 3, Brody McKenna. And also Danny Johnson plays tight end as well. Not out there right now. Rivera split out wide right. Broken play in the backfield. Harvey running for his life, taken down by 3 North tacklers. Number 37 in there and 85 on the tackle. So Harding and Gagney with the tackles. It'll be second down, 13 yards to go.
Well, on that play right there, they had a wing left. He came in motion to the split end side towards the right. They wanted to toss it to the right. And for whatever reason, Matt turned to pitch the ball to the tailback. And I don't know if the fullback was in the way, so he had to eat it and lost 3 yards.
Yep. Seventh play of the drive coming up that began at Attleboro's own 30. They're at the 29 of North now. Power eye right formation. Johnson back at tight end on the left. Harvey rolling out, tight end doing a seam pass. It's a little bit behind him. Passes in. Oh, pass interference is the call.
I thought so. He turned to stop, and of course the defender was chasing him. He'd run a post corner route. The defender was
28.
From the corner. He was chasing the play, and he ran right into the receiver, and it's a very fortuitous 15-yard pass interference call.
So on the defense was Christopher Hanowich, and really nothing he could do there. His pass hung up in the wind, but Mike, that's an aggressive play. Oh, they're picking up the flag. No pass interference.
Oh, that hurt. Not that I'm rooting for Attleboro, but I'm rooting for Attleboro.
Yeah.
And it's a good job they picked up the flag. The pass was, because of the wind and everything else, it was definitely short of the receiver. I don't know if he could have come back and caught it.
Yeah. Rivera now wide to the left, number 18 in the blue. Tight end Johnson is right. I formation with a wing right. And they give to
Suarez.
Yep. He's going to get to the 25-yard line. Tackles made by number 94 and 85. 85 is Harding, 94 Nacilerio. 4th down, 10 yards to go. Who had that run, Mike?
That was Suarez, number 2.
Okay.
They're alternating Adrian Rivera and Suarez at the tailback, and between them, they've already gained 52 yards rushing. So it's good. Like I said, it's good to see on the line of scrimmage. You're going to run this out of the spread.
9th play of the drive. Right wing comes in motion left. That's Pantages. Gets the handoff on the jet sweep. Gets to the edge. Flag is going to be down on Rivera. Tackle is made short of first down yardage at about the 18-yard line. We'll see if North takes this or declines this.
Oh, they'll decline it because they're going to take over the ball. Well, actually, they might take it. Think about that. It'd be 4th and 20, and there's no way you're going to throw the ball 20 yards in this gusting wind. So they're going to take the play.
They're going to decline the penalty.
All right, so that's a gain of 8.
Well, they're putting the ball, yes, at the 19-yard line.
No, it's not a gain of 8.
So a gain of 6.
Was that Suarez who ran
That
again?
was 23, Pantages' first carry.
That was Pantages.
Yep.
Coming from the wing.
So North, they'll begin their first possession with 5:38 to go in this scoreless first quarter. 1st and 10, their own 19-yard line. Quarterback, Jordan Paredes.
Could be Paradise.
Yeah. Jet sweep, right slot comes in motion left, gets to the corner, trips and goes down. Pressure put on by Brody McKenna. And there's Mike, we see that with North, the pulling guards.
Yes. And they love to run. They've turned this into a speed-based attack out of the spread formation, just a gain of 2 yards there.
And that was Chamberlain Guthrie on the carry. 23, right?
Yes, it certainly was.
Okay, +2. 2nd down, 8 yards to go for North. If you tuned in expecting to hear Pontificating with Paul, which is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till noon, I guess this is Pontificating with Paul today. JV football.
And punting is going to be an issue today.
Yes. We'll give you the North line in just 1 second. Again, left slot comes in motion. They fake. Paredes runs up the middle. He'll be taken down. First hit made by Attleboro's left defensive end.
Left slot came in motion. They fake the jet sweep, takes it right up over right guard, and he picked up 3 yards, 4 yards.
Yep. Tackle was made by Forte, number 22, also plays fullback. It'll be 3rd down, 4 yards to go. And they're at their own 25-yard line, heading right to left. No score, inside 4:15 to go, first quarter. Attleboro generated 3 first downs on their first possession. North looking for their first. Twins to the left, 1 wide out to the right. Wide split between the center and left guard, and the left guard pulls. Hit in the backfield was Chamberlain Guthrie, and Forte in there, and another tackle along with number 92, Larock Kernsley.
And on that play right there, you had the twins to each side. The slot from the left side came in motion. You faked the jet sweep. They gave it back to the setback was set to the right of the quarterback, and he got stuffed. And they can't punt in this weather anyway. Either that or they're going to shift into it, trying to get in the offside.
So
they're going to go for it, which is unheard of on their own 26-yard line, 4th down. They've got to be going.
And there's a timeout call by North. North is being coached by Andy Mingo. Attleboro, their sub-varsity, being coached by Jay Mata, who's done a fabulous job, and we assume Mr. Mingo's done an outstanding job as well, as North is 5-0, Mike.
5-0 is 5-0. I think he just came to his senses there.
Yeah.
And said, really, this is Attleboro, North Attleboro, and going for it on 4th and 4 with 3:13 to go in the first quarter from my own 26-yard line is really not the best idea. But like I said, I thought what they were going to try to do is draw Attleboro offside, and when they didn't, they called the timeout.
Yep. Offensive line for North, left to right. The left tackle is Locke. The left guard is Dean. The center is Eberly. The right guard, McLaughlin. The right tackle, O'Brien. The tight end's McDonald. Back deep for Attleboro, if North punts, will be Aiden Ramirez.
And don't go too deep, Aiden.
Yes.
And they're going for it.
Wow, they are.
Either that or they're once again going to try to draw him offside and maybe quick kick.
Paradis is a quarterback. He's got a running back to his right. Twins, both sides.
I think that's pronounced Paradise. But
Okay.
I don't know. Oh,
Jet sweep. Running left to right, Julian House.
Nice run.
Gets to the
Got
edge.
it.
He'll have the first down.
7-yard gain. How is that for Gutsy?
Wow.
4th down.
Julian House's second carry. First down for North. The drive will continue, and they'll be at their own 33-yard line.
And then once again, the left slot came in motion. Attleboro was all set up, had 3 big guys inside defensively. Real good play call.
Yep.
Broke it to the outside. 90-degree cut up the field. Got the 7-yard gain for the first down.
Haste starting at defensive tackle. I believe the other defensive tackle wearing number 24 is Jorlandi Acevedo. Shotgun snap again. Left slot comes in motion. Quarterback fakes, runs right up the middle.
Fumble.
Ball is fumbled, stripped from his arms by Danny Johnson. Wow. What
Attleboro recovers.
Yep, Danny Johnson, not just the tackle, Mike, but with his left hand, he ripped that ball out of the quarterback's arms.
And that's it's a huge play. It's the kind of play we never made back in the day. You tackled, you grasped a guy you never thought about trying to rip the ball out. It's taught today, huge play.
Great job by Danny Johnson to rip that ball free.
So ball's on the 38-yard line.
So the Bombardiers plus 38, no score, 1st and 10 for Attleboro. 2:30 to go, first quarter. I formation, wing right comes in motion. They'll toss to him, making it a triple I. Getting to the edge, knocked out of bounds at about the North 33-yard line. That's 32. Rivera on the carry.
You're right. That what it turns out to be is literally a triple I.
Yeah.
And the fullback and the lead back do a nice job blocking, kicking out, and it turns into an old-fashioned power sweep.
Yeah. So they're at the 33. It'll be 2nd and 5. A long 5. Now it's trips to the right, Mike. They go spread.
Boy, they're doing a lot of creative things for a junior varsity level game.
Yeah. Bubble screen to the right. Pantages with the catch. Breaks one tackle in the backfield. Bobbles the ball. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and taken down. A hard tackle by J.T. Gallagher. It'll be 4th and 5. Excuse me, 3rd and 5.
Actually, he lost 2 yards in that ball.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Thank you,
lost
Mike.
a yard.
All right.
It was one of those things where he caught the ball. Whoever the left corner linebacker was for North Attleboro came up, and even though he missed the tackle, he completely destroyed the play.
Yeah. So a ball back to the plus 34 now. 3rd and long 6, short 7 for the Bombardiers. Pantages is left. In the right slot is Suarez. Here comes in motion left. They give to the fullback up the middle. And I believe that's Danny Johnson at fullback.
That's
He's
22 or 32.
I thought it was 33. Yeah.
You're right.
Gets just short of the 30-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 4. He's at the 31.
Well, that was just one of those. I should have been watching the line, but I wasn't. But normally that's a trap play where they run it to the quick trap up inside. It's a very aggressive North Attleboro defense.
Yep.
They finally have a free safety back there, but he just came up.
Pass to the right on 4th down, broken up. So that's broken up by number 28, Christopher Hanowich, and the Red Rocketeers take over on downs. 1:07 to go, first quarter.
Not a whole lot of offense so far in this game. Really, the wind has something to do with it. Plus, I'd say it's about 40 degrees right now, and you give that cold wind going across, and it just doesn't lead to kind of offensive breakout we expect on Saturday when it's going to be in the 60s for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game, which is being played for the first time in April.
Eberly, the center for North, over the ball. They'll begin their second possession at their own 31-yard line. 1st and 10. Running back is to the left of the quarterback. Right slot comes in motion left. They fake. Paradis right up the middle. No, this is number 28 at quarterback. Christopher Hanowich, and he is all the way out to the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and short.
Geez, that was just one of those plays. Once again, he faked the jet sweep, had his running back to his left, but he went right off right tackle, picked up 8 big ones.
Second down, 2 yards to go. Ramirez with the tackle coming up from the safety position.
You know, you see a lot of kids getting an opportunity in junior varsity football. And this is the second time we've seen a team alternate its quarterbacks in a JV game, just trying to find your way, give everybody a shot. Trips to the left.
With a running back on that side as well. One lone receiver wide right, the short side. This is a straight sweep left with a quarterback pressured.
Oh.
Hammered in the backfield. Great tackle. Aiden Rivera. Also breathing down his neck was 92, Kernsley.
Oh, he just put his left shoulder right into the lower abdomen of the running back, and that hurt. And he's still on his knees, and they're stopping the clock. That is the last play of the quarter.
Yep.
Lost 2 yards.
And taking it right in the solar plexus was the quarterback, Christopher Hanowich, running left. That will end the first quarter of play. No score. We'll be back with second quarter action. It'll be 3rd and 5 for North right after this in AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Michael Healy. Dave Angel, the birthday boy, our cameraman up top.
29 forever.
Yes. Peter Bray running our graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. We begin the second quarter. 3rd down. We'll call it 6. A long 5, a short 6 for North. They're at their own 36-yard line.
They ran a speed sweep to on this last 4th down play to the right on this. They had whoever the running back was, and I think it was Julian House, but he made a great 90-degree cut to get that first down.
And they give to House running to the left. He's hit in the backfield and taken down short of the first down. Tackle made by the Bombardiers, number 56, which is one of the newer players, Isaiah Triori.
Boy, he has come off the line of scrimmage very well. I think, is he one of the guys who's just playing on the varsity, not getting a chance?
Exactly.
So they moved him down?
Yep.
What a difference.
Yep. Chris Moda, Spencer Shirk, Isaiah Triori, and James Buckley. And Kernsley, all sophomores, came down for the varsity for this opportunity today. It'll be 4th down. There's no gain there, so 4th, and we'll call it a short 5 or a long 6.
And they've already gone for it on 4th down from their own 26.
Yeah.
So 4th down from their own 36 doesn't even look risky.
No score, 9:14 to go. Clock moving, first quarter. Wide to the right for North, number 39, Simonian. 2 backs on either side of the shotgun quarterback. Crossbuck in the backfield, running to the right. Huge hit. Victorio was in there, along with Johnson, I believe.
But underneath was one of the linemen. And I think it was 92.
Yes, 92 for the Bombardiers. That's Kernsley.
Well, that was just a big 4th down play. The Bombardiers take over once again on the 38-yard line again.
So +2, but not enough, and the Bombardiers take over. Great field position at the +38. Shotgun formation for Harvey. Trips to the left. That's the wide side.
Low snap.
Bobbles it.
Oh,
kicks
no.
it away. diving on it.
Oh,
And he can't recover it as the left tackle for the Bombardiers. Colito tried to dive on the ball. The fumble's recovered by North Sebastian Nue.
A low snap to the left, and as Harvey went to recover it, I think he kicked it inadvertently, and then one of the linemen came back to recover it, and he bounced off it.
Wow.
And once again on the hard turf, and North Attleboro was as opportunistic as you could be.
Yeah.
And do we have to give Matt a -12 on that?
Yes, we do, unfortunately. 8:48 to go. By the way, the injured North player earlier was number 28, Christopher Hanowich. He's fine. He just had the wind knocked out of him. Yep.
We need 11 guys out there.
29 back at quarterback, Paradis. And again, they give it to House running to the left. Gets to the edge, turns the corner. He's at the 40 where he's knocked out of bounds by Forte. It'll be a first down for the Bombardiers at the 40-yard line of Attleboro.
And unfortunately, when you bring the guys down from the varsity, one of those guys they brought down didn't realize he was back out there. He happened to be the right defensive tackle, which means that the offense is running left. He's a critical defender, and by the time he got there, the play was already gone. Big 10-yard gain for House.
So now they're at the Attleboro 40. First and 10, no score, 8:40 to go. Clock has stopped here in the second quarter. Wind is blowing from the far top right corner towards the lower left corner as you look at your TV screen, which means if we open up these windows any wider, all our paperwork will blow away.
And I'll get cold. And I'm old and I don't want to get cold.
You can hear the wind whipping in our field, Mike. Really whipping right now. Fake to House, quarterback running right up the middle. Paradis sheds the tackle attempt from Rivera and dives forward to about the 34-yard line. It'll be second down and about 5 or 6. I guess we'll call it a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
That's a nice shoestring tackle, too.
Yep.
And Paradise looked like a Paradis. Yep. If anybody from North Attleboro wants to call in and tell us how to pronounce the name, we'd be grateful.
Here it is. I'll get my number is 774-287-6194. 774-287-6194.
We need help with the phonetics.
This is not a recorded sportscast, Agent 42. This is a live sportscast. The Sub-Varsity game between North and Attleboro. Again, Paradis up the middle, takes one step forward and is crushed by 3 Attleboro tacklers, number 78. Again, Buckley in there.
And he lost a yard on that particular play. You know, they fake that sweep and the quarterback takes it right up the middle, but Attleboro is really stout inside for a junior varsity.
Yeah.
Really big.
Actually, yep.
91, Gabriel Colito's a good-sized kid, and then 92, and that's who's 92, Paul?
That is the one of the newer players brought down, LaRock Quernsley.
Okay, and of course 78 is he's another one, James Buckley.
Yep.
And they've got him listed as a linebacker. He's not. He's a defensive tackle.
Yes. Also,
so it's a 4-man front, 4 linebackers, 2 corners playing man, and a deep safety, Suarez.
3rd and 7. Paradise rolling out to the right, heavily pressured, throws it underneath, passes incomplete. Nice pass rush by Paradis. Excuse me, Pantages. Nope, that's number 25. We'll get it right the 3rd time. Derek Slater with the pressure.
He's done a really nice job at left defensive end. He's really, obviously, on offense, he'd be a halfback, but they're loaded with halfbacks, but he does a very good job at left defensive end. And quarterback did the nice fake inside one to sprint out to his right, and Slater was right there in his face. Quarterback's a lefty, and I don't know how he got the pass off, but he did, but it's 4th and 7.
All right, we just got a text in asking if Danny Johnson for Attleboro is related to Attleboro coach Don Johnson. No, his father is Leo Johnson, the public address announcer for these football games.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Here they go.
Which is why I opened the door so made sure Leo heard when we talked about Danny causing the fumble. Fake handoff, and then they try to throw a middle screen right back to number 37, Gagney. He's going to be hit and taken down short of the first down. Another big play by number 56 for the Bombardiers, Triori. Turnover on downs.
Well, whatever the case may be, the game, there hasn't been a whole lot of offense yet. It's tough conditions, and there's 6:42 to go. And it appears to me that North Attleboro is allergic to punting.
Yes.
No, seriously, when it's 4th and long and you're in a plus territory in bad weather, sometimes a punt and you get a roll, you get a team down deep, it can be a very effective offensive play.
Attleboro has the ball 1st and 10, their own 33-yard line.
Caveman football.
Power to the left, shedding one tackle, getting all the way out to the 43. For the Bombardiers was number 32, Rivera. Tackle made by number 30, House.
And once again, that's a 10-yard gain. It's actually started over right guard. He did a little jump cut. He loves that move.
Yeah.
Back to his left, got the ball in his left arm and drove upfield for the 10 yards for the first down. 45 yards on 5 carries for Adrian Rivera so far. Alex Suarez, I've got him for 3 and 22. Line's doing a really good job. These kids they brought down from the varsity are really helping on the line of scrimmage.
Johnson, tight end on the left. Power eye left, trying to run off tackle left. Hit in the backfield.
35.
Taken down after no gain. First hit by number 35, Caden Leary.
And 57 were both in there. Beautifully done.
That was Nolan McLaughlin. No gain. Who was the carrier? That was 32 in the carry. Rivera, no gain.
Boy, I'll tell you, he kept the legs running. He took a couple of shots there. The fullback, number 22, is Tyson Forte, and he got stuffed that time. He took the linebacker on. The linebacker, and I think it's number 57. He's one of the captains. Or is that 77? But whatever it was, he did a great job there. 57 was it.
That's Nolan McLaughlin.
Ooh.
Wow. Trying to run left, and they're going to lose yardage on that. That's 35 for North with the hit. Caden Leary.
Their line slanted to the left that time. He went right inside the offensive left tackle, and I don't know who the.
I believe Suarez was the ball carrier. -2 on the carry. 3rd and 12. Bombardiers, their own 41.
What I was going to say was he was fortunate not to fumble.
Yeah.
Harvey gave him the ball, and almost instantaneously he got drilled.
Under center, wing T look. Left slot comes in motion right. Slow developing play and hit in the backfield and taken down will be Suarez. Initial hit made by North's Sebastian Nue, his second big tackle. It's going to be 4th.
North
and
slanted,
17.
They slanted to the motion there.
Yep.
And once again, Suarez never had a chance. When you're pulling people to lead and the defense is slanting that way, never ends well.
So it'll be 4th and 16. Attleboro in punting formation at their own 37.
Gusting wind. If anything, it's helping the punter a little bit, but not much.
Aiden Pantages is the long snapper for the punter. Rocchio. Punt is blocked. It is blocked by number 37, Gagne, recovered by Leary for North, and they have great field position. Wow.
That's one of those situations where the snap was a little bit fluttery, and it didn't come back in a spiral. It's a left-footed punter, and somebody came off the right defensive end, and he literally cut his foot. I mean, he couldn't get his leg extended. It was so cleanly blocked. 3 of them went down to the heap. Huge play.
4:04 to go, first half. North with their best field position, the Attleboro 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Wow. Well, Mike, you mentioned in our pregame how difficult kicking the ball would be today. Now in a quarterback, number 28, Christopher Hanowich, fakes the jet sweep, runs up the middle.
Picked up about 5 yards again.
And we'll give him 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the Attleboro 19.
He's obviously recovered from that tremendous shot he took earlier in the game from
Pantages.
Was it Pantages?
Yes.
I thought it was Rivera, Adrian Rivera, who put that shot on him. You could be right. The older I get, the less certain I am.
2nd and 5 at the 19 for North. No score. Approaching 3:20 to go in the first half.
Big split on the left guard to the center.
Yeah. Hanowich, fumble in the backfield. Diving on it is House. He was pressured by number 92, Quernsley. It'll be 3rd. Yep.
And one of those, it's The snap was to the left of the quarterback in the shotgun position.
Yep.
And he was going to do a sweep to the left, and as he caught it and he tried to hand it back, it was fumbled.
Yeah.
And they lost, 7 yards?
They lost 8 yards from the 19 to the 27.
Who are we going to give that -8 to?
That has to go to House, unfortunately.
Oh, poor Julian House. He didn't deserve that.
3rd and 13 yards to go for North. Clock is still moving as we approach 2:35 to go in the half. North offensive line, left to right, Locke, the left tackle, Dean, Eberly, the center, McLaughlin, the right guard, O'Brien, the right tackle.
Oh.
Snap is over the head of Hanowich. Picked up by House at his own 40. He's taken down at his own 45-yard line.
No. Attleboro's 45.
Attleboro's 45-yard line. That time, Mike, it was Rivera along with big number 92, Quernsley.
And that's a -15 yards there.
Wow.
And do we have to give that to House again?
Unfortunately, we do.
Boy, I'll tell you, this game is ruining his yards per carry average. At -14 yards, he's lost 23 yards now on fumbled plays.
Yes.
And that was snap was a tad high, but it's also when it's cold like this, it's slick. And when you're running spread formations, it's a little trickier at the junior varsity level than it is in the varsity. They're actually going to punt here. Punt is back 11 yards.
It's 4th and 25 from the Attleboro 45.
Good kick.
Line drive punt fielded by the Bombardiers, number 16, Moda, trying to get to the left, like his brother a few years ago, carrying the ball in the wrong hand, but gets to the corner and all the way up to the original line of scrimmage. The Bombardiers will take over at their own 45.
It was a 29-yard punt and a 29-yard return.
Wow.
And he caught the ball like a center fielder, and then he ran to his left with the ball in his right arm, which means he can't fend off any tacklers with his free arm. Somehow made a 90-degree turn up the sideline. And who needs a coach?
So the return, what'd you give him on that return?
29 yards.
Wow. And the Bombardiers have it 1st down, 10 yards to go.
Actually, it was they went out of bounds on the 42-yard line.
We'll see. They're taking a while to mark the ball.
It's on the 42.
Yeah.
So we can only give them a 26-yard return.
Okay. Attleboro, their own 42-yard line, 1st and 10, but there's only 1:20 to go in the half. But remember, they beat Canton. Oh, there's a flag down as well against North. Remember, Mike, Attleboro drove almost the length of the field against Canton in 44 seconds to win that game on the last play.
How could there be a 10-yard penalty? Because a late hit is 15 yards.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to call this a mystery penalty.
Yes. So the ball is now at the +48 for Attleboro. 4-man front.
We'll take the extra 10 yards.
Left slot comes in motion. That's Shirk. And now a flag down, illegal procedure against the Bombardiers. So it'll be 1st down, 15 yards to go, and they'll be back on their side of the field.
Shirk's saying, I spent the whole year sitting on the bench in the varsity. I finally get the ball in the JVs, and we get illegal procedure. Come on, guys.
Shirk for the varsity plays special teams. Had a huge tackle last week from the right wing position on the kickoff.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Where's number 2 on the varsity?
He's quick.
Yep. Still 1:20 to go. No score, 1st half. Attleboro offensive line. Colito, Buckley, Wheaton doing a great job at center, filling in for Lawson. Victorio, the right guard. Haste, the right tackle. Right slot comes in motion left. Shotgun snap. Running right is Johnson. Kind of a wildcat play. Flag is down.
Definite hold.
Johnson runs hard, gets out of bounds at midfield, but this will be a hold against the Bombardiers.
I think that we have 2 holds. The first one was here's what's happening. The North defense is slanting.
Yep.
And when you're trying to run laterally, and if you slant and you don't get the man across from you and he's across your face, you tackle him.
Yep.
And if you tackle him and the ref's looking at you, he throws a flag. Wrong time to tackle. So we're definitely going in the wrong direction here.
So the drive started at the North 48. Now Attleboro has the ball at their own 36. And it'll be first and
37
10,
seconds to go here.
20.
25.
More than that.
You're right about that. They got to go to the 38, and they're on their own 36. How can it possibly be that far?
Yeah.
That's 26 yards.
14 and 12. Yeah, 26.
All right.
First and 26.
Guys have the geometry wrong out there, but it's close enough for Jazz.
Pronounced just like paradise, says one of our North listeners.
There we
Thank
go.
you. So that's the quarterback, one of the quarterbacks, Jordan Paradise, number 29 for North.
I formation, wing right, split left.
Leo is Danny Johnson's grandfather.
Oh, okay.
Harvey, tough left to Pantages, tries to get to the edge, cuts it up, avoids one tackler, but unfortunately for Attleboro, there were 5 other red shirts there to take Pantages down. It's a 4-yard gain.
11 yards on 2 carries. I think it's been negative offense in the second quarter between the penalties and the block punt, the bad snaps. It really has been one of these things where it shows you that the kids need a lot of seasoning.
2nd and 22 now for the Bombardiers.
Is this an unbalanced line, Paul, or is this an unbalanced line power right to the left?
It is unbalanced left, the
Toss
short
left.
side. And they toss that way, nowhere to go. A big loss, huge play by North's number 36, Giovanni Rivera.
35-2. 35-2, and a really good job at linebacker.
That's Caden Leary. Who had that carry, Michael?
That was, my goodness, I'm sorry. I think it was number 2, Suarez.
Okay. So he goes from his own 40 back to his own 44, a loss of 4.
36.
36, thank you, Michael. So now it's going to be 3rd and 26 yards to go.
Boy, it's just one of those situations where a lot of things are just conspiring to go against both teams. The defense is just completely dominating. There's 15 seconds to go.
In the first half.
In the first half, going to have a gusting wind. Matt Harvey just wants to heave it deep, I'm sure.
Yep. So no score first half. Peter Gay has just texted in. He'll be calling his 34th North versus Attleboro holiday game this Saturday morning. He has a one-word message for my brother Michael.
What?
We? Question mark.
I'm a homer, and I don't even live here. Oh, my goodness.
We've been calling Attleboro football since 2013.
So you get trips to the right, tight end left, set back to the weak side.
Yep. Harvey takes the shotgun snap, fakes a screen left, but he's going to be sacked and ripped to the turf. 35 again. Caden Leary, 6'2", 222 they list him at. That's the sack. So he goes from the 36 back to the, Mike, are they at the 20? At the 20?
No,
the 30-yard line. Okay.
31-yard line. It's a 5-yard loss on that sack. I just look at a couple of these kids on the North Attleboro JVs, and I'm saying, how good is the varsity?
Yeah.
35. He looks like literally a mature senior.
Yep. So it's going to be 4th down and 32 yards to go for the Bombardiers at their own 30. This North Sub-Varsity team is 5-0. Attleboro 3-2. We'll be right back after this.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back. 4th down, 32 yards to go. And Attleboro will quick kick with Harvey.
Great kick.
Just as the North safeties come up, it's a kick. It lands at the North 34. It is still rolling all the way down to the North 11-yard. Whoa, it gets catching the wind. It's inside the 10.
And that's the half.
It's still rolling, and that'll end the half. So the line of scrimmage was his own 30.
60-yard punt.
Wow.
On a quick kick. Got to love these modern turf fields. That
Yes.
ball just keeps, once the wind starts blowing and the ball starts rolling, there's nothing you can do. It rolls 20 yards.
Wow.
30 yards.
20 minutes of action in the books. No score. Sorry about that. No score in the first half. Attleboro nothing. North nothing. We'll be back with some first half stats right after this on AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
You're listening to WARA 1320 AM Attleboro.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field. This is not Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat. This is high school football. The Attleboro JVs, with a record of 3-2, hosting the undefeated North Attleboro Red Rocketeers Sub-Varsity program. No score at halftime. Attleboro saw some success on offense in the first quarter, not so much the second. Pontificating with Paul will be back tomorrow, Friday, 9 a.m. till noon. If you haven't heard it before, try it out. It sure is original. When the show's good, it's very, very good. When it's bad, it's utter drivel, but at least it's never average. Michael.
This has been the weirdest first half I've seen. First of all, the North Attleboro junior varsity team looks like a varsity team.
Yeah.
I mean, they have some size and they hit. I just counted up. They have 27 sophomores, 17 freshmen, 44 kids playing sub-varsity. They probably have a couple of sophomores of these guys normally playing the varsity.
Yep.
Good program. That being said, Attleboro's brought some of their backup sophomores who played with the varsity all year. They're playing JVs. And in the second quarter, the teams between them had minus total yardage.
Wow.
So for the first half, Attleboro carried 18 times for 52 yards. They had 10 carries for 63 in the first, 8 in the second for minus 11.
Wow.
They've got 1 completion out of 3 attempts for minus 1 yard. So they have 21 plays for 51 yards. And North Attleboro has a total of 17 plays for 15 yards.
Wow.
And the defensive hitting has been terrific. There's been some mistakes on the – it's very gusty winds.
Yep.
We've had a punt block, which, once again, snapping a ball 12 yards into didn't work. So the next time they punted, they did a quick kick with a quarterback who got it down the field 30 yards in the air, and then it rolled another 30. It's been an unusual game. It's been a very hard-hitting university game.
Yep.
A lot of passion out there. Both teams, this is big. This is big for these kids.
Oh, yeah.
It's a border war, and we got 20 minutes left of good junior varsity high school football to see who wins.
Tyler Rocchio, who'll be starting as the goaltender, it looks like, for the soccer team this fall. He's kicking off left to right with his left foot. No, he's not, as the ball blows off the tee a second time.
Generally when it blows off the tee the second time,
They make you hold it.
They make you hold it, as you used to do when you played.
Yeah.
Good kick.
Rocchio, short kick, fielded on the dead run, dropped at his own. Ooh, that might be a late hit. It is going to be a late hit on Danny Johnson of the Bombardiers, as the Rocketeers, number 31, Nathaniel Bourne, was on the ground with the ball. And
well, it was odd because he went down on one knee to pick it up.
Yeah.
And he dropped it. So now it's a dead ball, and then he still got both hands on the ball.
Yep.
And Danny wasn't trying to be unsportsmanlike. I don't know if he was going for the ball of the man, but he dove in there, and it's a 15-yard penalty.
A personal foul. So North, instead of starting at their own 27, they'll start at the Attleboro, 41-yard line.
No, they'll start on the North Attleboro.
North Attleboro 41, thank you.
There we go.
So the late hit on the opening kickoff of the second half gives North great field position.
A completely inadvertent play that anybody could have done, because you really couldn't tell if I mean, he was down, he had a knee down, but the ball was on the ground with both hands on it, and he had been fumbling it before the collision. That's the best offensive play we've seen since the first quarter.
North's offensive line, left tackle is Locke, the guard is Dean, the center is Eberly, right guard McLaughlin, right tackle O'Brien. They hand to Gagne. The left running back runs between the right guard and tackle. He's into Attleboro territory, tackled at midfield. 2nd and 1.
He got 9 yards on that particular play. That's his first carry of the game. When you have 44 kids on a junior varsity team, it's hard to get playing time.
Yep. No score. 9:30 to go in the third quarter here as the second half just began. Attleboro's defensive tackles are Haste, number 50, and number 24, Jorlandi Acevedo. Running to the left, hit in the backfield. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Again, that's number 27, Aiden Conrad. Wow, he's going to be all the way to the Attleboro 47. So he turned that a loss of 2 into a gain of 3.
And once again, this is a junior varsity running back, and I just checked the program. I said, oh my goodness gracious, Aiden Conrad, 6'1", 185.
Wow.
And he's been playing terrific. He played all defense in the first half.
Yeah. First down for North. They're at the Bombardier 47. No score, clock moving, 8:45 to go, third quarter. One wide out each way, one running back on either side of the shotgun quarterback. Again, breaking a tackle in the backfield is Gagne. He's going to have a fumble late in the play.
And it's recovered by 32.
Rivera recovers the fumble. It was caused by number 16, Spencer Shirk.
Who's the running back on that?
27 was the running back
Jeez,
again.
He had a great run, and he picked up 9 yards. It's actually, I guess you have to give him 12 yards,
Yep.
but it's a lost fumble.
So the fumble caused by Spencer Shirk, recovered by Adrian Rivera. So 2 turnovers now for each side, if you count Attleboro's block punt as a turnover.
Yes, and the ball was rolling. The linesman set it down, and the ball started rolling on.
1st and 10, Bombardiers, 8:33 to go, third quarter. They're at their own 36-yard line. They had a 12-play drive on their first possession, not much since then. Running off tackle left again, breaking 2-3 tackles. Now the ball's out again.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers will maintain possession. Who was the running back?
I think it was Adrian
Rivera, 32. Number 13 made a big hit for North, Nate McDonald.
Yeah, you got a 2-yard gain there.
Okay.
Danny Johnson was the lead blocker there. Sometimes one's 32 and the other one's 33.
Yeah.
And I have trouble discerning between the two.
That's going to be a 3-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Bombardiers. Well, nope, 2-yard gain. You're right, Mike. Oh, the original line of scrimmage is the 37, not the 36. There we go. Power eye right, a toss that way. Getting to the edge is Pantages. Has a first down at midfield. Still in bounds just stepped out of bounds at the 32-yard line of North, knocked out of bounds by Christopher Hanowich.
Gain. Oh my goodness, did he show some speed there? And once again, that play could have been blown up in the backfield.
Yep.
It was that close. They ran it out of a power eye to the right. They ran, both linebackers ran an inside A-gap blitz, and he just outran him. But once those linebackers were out of the play, if you get good blocks in front of you, which he did, he just burst down the sidelines for 34 yards. Blitzing has its rewards and it has its risks.
Yep.
And that time, just a great run, but really good discipline by the whole Attleboro team to make that play.
And North loves those A-gap blitzes. Rivera gets the ball, sheds one tackle in the... Pantages, excuse me.
And he did a little jump cut there, too.
Yep, he did a jump cut to avoid a tackle in the backfield, but he could not avoid North's number 53, Sebastian Nue, his 3rd big tackle of the game. He gets to the 31-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I was commenting to Paul when we were off the air. When I was a senior in high school, we didn't have one until we had 2 kids came back from injuries. Not one kid over 190 on the team, and I counted 12 kids on this junior varsity team that are over 200 pounds.
Of course, that was 1965, your senior year,
And
when you
it just shows you how far the game has progressed.
When you were MVP on Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, fumble!
Forte tries to run right. He has the ball knocked out of his hands, picked up by the right guard, Victorio, wearing number 49. He's also the backup fullback. Tried to run with that ball after he recovered it. That's not allowed in high school. So that'll be a loss of 3. It's 3rd and 11. Forte, the fullback.
Well, this is 4-down territory, and I know the wind is howling, and I really love this kid Suarez as the left split end, and I'd love to see him run a slant pass.
Aiden Ramirez, the left split end, 18.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. He had against Canton on the last play of the game. Caught a 34-yard touchdown pass for Matt Harvey for the win. Pantages from the right slot, jet sweep left across the line of scrimmage near the 30-yard line, taken down at the 29, short of a first down. Tackle made by, that's number 36, Joe Rivera.
So actually, it's now going to be a 4th down, and I guess it's 6 yards to go.
So a 5-yard gain for Pantages. Mikey, that play's slow developing, but he burst forward late.
Well,
4th and 6.
It's just so hard to throw the ball in this gusting wind.
The 29-yard line. Harvey bobbles the snap, goes back to pass. He'll be sacked. Aiden Conrad with the hit for North. A turnover on downs. The Red Rocketeers will take over at their own 35-yard line with no score in this game. 5:56 to go, third quarter.
And that just shows you why they're not trying to pass the ball.
Yep.
What they did is they did press coverage on the 2 wideouts in this gusting wind, and then they did that double-A gap blitz, and there was just a riot on the quarterback.
Yeah.
He had absolutely no chance. They're not going to be able to throw the ball here. They're going to have to find a way to run it in. Boy, this North Attleboro defense, aside from those plays where Attleboro has been able to run the ball to the boundary, has just been dominant.
Right now, the defensive ends for the Bombardiers are Derek Slater, number 25, and number 56, Isaiah Triori.
And Attleboro's held North Attleboro to less yards, so they've been pretty dominant too. Oh, nice fake.
Rolling left, the lefty throws to the flat, passes complete to the slot, all the way out to their own 46-yard line. Open field tackle made by number 33, Johnson. Reception made by Conrad.
And once again, Conrad didn't play any offense in the first half. That was a beautiful play. They faked to the left halfback moving up. The quarterback's lefty.
Yep.
He rolled to his left. The slot from the opposite side, who'd come in motion, was out in the flat. Perfectly thrown ball, 11-yard gain, first down.
Wow. So the quarterback, the lefty, number 28, Christopher Hanowich.
He had the wind knocked out of him by a very hard tackle by Rivera in the first half. He came back none the worse for wear.
Their own 46, 1st and 10, no score, 3rd quarter. Crossbuck fake. Hanowich tries to run up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 1 or 2 yards. Tackle made by 78 for the Bombardiers. That's James Buckley.
Number 92 on that play. And who is number 92?
Number 92 is Larock Quernsley.
Well, he has done a terrific job at right defensive tackle, and they pulled from the left side to try to block him, and he just held his ground, so he doesn't get credit for anything there, but he made the play.
North at their own 48-yard line, 2nd down, 8 yards to go, 4 minutes, 47 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Sun coming out now. Hanowich has a running back to his right, twins both ways. Left slot comes in motion. They give the jet sweep to another new ball carrier. Tackle is made by Adrian Rivera, and the ball carrier was...
Boy, Adrian Rivera took his legs right up from under him. He came up from left corner.
23.
I think they're seeing that motion, and they've got an automatic corner fire to it. You rotate towards the motion. It's a very simple defensive move, and he's done it beautifully. Who was the running back?
Guthrie, number 23, Chamberlain Guthrie, a 5'5", 123-pound freshman, lost a yard because of the, as Mike said, the corner fire play by the outside linebacker, Adrian Rivera, whose mother and grandmother are going to be pleased. We've only screwed his name up once today, Mike.
I know it. It's only, what, 5th game? It only took us 4 games.
Heck, the first game we were calling him Ed Shablotnik.
No, you were calling him Aiden. You got him and Pente just fouled up,
Exactly.
which of course got me fouled up because I hadn't done my homework and looked at the roster.
3:37 to go in the 3rd quarter. Still no score as North faces a 3rd and 9, just short of midfield. Hanowich will run right up the middle, has a huge hole ripped down at the Attleboro 38 as he ran behind the center, Eberle, the right guard, McLaughlin, and the right tackle, O'Brien. First down.
That was a terrific tackle by the free safety, Aiden Ramirez. That saved a touchdown. And that, you know, they're running the same 3 plays generally.
Yeah.
But every once in a while they pop one, and I'm really thankful that Attleboro has kept their free safety deep. He's lined up 10 to 12 yards back. That's what a safety is supposed to be doing. And when you have a kid back there who's a good tackler, it makes all the difference. That was a perfectly executed play.
First down, 10 yards to go for North. This will be the 5th play of the drive that began at their own 35. They're now at the Attleboro 38. Hanowich staying in at quarterback. Attleboro defensive line moves. And the right defensive end went offside, so he'll come out and going in is Victorio.
He didn't make contact. Not to be complaining, but he didn't make contact.
The encroachment rule is...
Did he cause the offense? Did you see the
I did not see anyone in the offensive line move.
Yeah,
but
you've got to wait for the offensive line to move to be encroachment. Otherwise, you have a right to get back. Whatever the case may be, nobody's perfect.
Yep.
And North Attleboro picks up a 5 yards. They're happy to have.
First and 5 at the Attleboro 33. Hanowich rolling left, pump fakes, torn down to the ground by number 49, Victorio for the
That was
Bombardiers.
Paradise. Then both the quarterbacks must be left.
Yeah.
Paradise is 29. They ran that nice fake
sorry.
inside. The right guard pulled, and just a terrific defensive surge. A loss of 5 yards on that play, on that sack. Perfect coverage downfield. He had nowhere to go with the ball.
Yeah.
And he was wise enough just to hold on to it and take the sack, so it's 2nd and 10.
Back to the 38-yard line, 2nd and 10, as Michael says. Victorio starts at right guard on offense, linebacker on defense. No, I'm sorry, he's in a defensive end now. That's
No,
right.
and he made a very strong play there.
North line, left to right, Locke, Dean, Eberly, McLaughlin, and O'Brien. McDonald is the tight end.
These guys
Actually
know what's
split
going
out right
on.
now. Yep.
I'm telling you, they've come so far this year as a unit. I'm so impressed.
2nd and 10. Straight up the middle,
Paradise.
number 29 on the carry, Paradise. Yep, thank you. Tackle by number 25 for the Bombardiers,
32,
Slater.
No, it was 32 again.
Oh, Rivera
Hey,
again.
Jim Rivera with a shoestring tackle. And that was, if he didn't make that shoestring tackle, Paradise was going places.
5-yard gain, 3rd down, 5 yards to go for the Red Rocketeers at the Bombardier 33-yard line. Inside a minute to go in the 3rd quarter, still no score. This will be the 8th play of the drive coming up.
That was once again perfectly blocked on the line of scrimmage by North Attleboro. And the quarterback's got to beat one man. You can't account for that corner linebacker. He's the 8th man up front. And Rivera made a really nice play. Guy gained 5 yards, but it was a really nice play.
Reed Collins way out wide to the left. He's being covered one-on-one by DeBronzio for the Bombardiers. But Paradise gives to the running back to his right, goes straight up the middle behind the center. Eberly and the guards, Dean and McLaughlin, gets a 1st down. Again, the carry, number 27, Aiden Conrad.
He didn't carry the ball at all in the first half.
Right.
There aren't too many times you see 6'1", 185-pound junior varsity halfbacks. They must really have a very good varsity if that's the case.
Ball is at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10.
And this is a serious drive with 20 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Began at their own 35-yard line. 9th play coming up. Paradise fakes the jet sweep. The lefty throws deep to the right corner. Leaping up. Oh, what a catch!
What a catch for the touchdown.
Tremendous catch over the outstretched hands of the Attleboro defensive back. I believe that's Nate McDonald, a 6', 160-pound sophomore with a reception just over.
Pantages had perfect coverage, but it's the taller man and it's a gusting wind. And he went up for it and it just went over his fingertips. And it's a 27-yard touchdown pass. Huge play, magnificent throw, great catch. The defensive back is absolutely crushed that he didn't make that play, but I don't know what you do on that.
Yeah.
You're just smaller than that guy, and you both went up as high as you could, and the receiver caught it. I mean, what a catch.
Yes, and it looked like the ball was held up in the wind, and Pantages might have jumped a bit too early.
Because of the gusty wind.
The wind hung up, and then McDonald was able to make the catch over Pantages for the touchdown. PAT is good by... Was that Nate Yes, Nate McDonald, Mike. That's the man who caught the touchdown pass. Also kicks the PAT. It is 7-0 North with 1 quarter of football to go.
Last play of 3rd quarter. My goodness.
Wow. All right.
What a great drive in very tough conditions.
Drive started at their own 35. It took them 9 plays to matriculate 65 yards, and the most thrilling play of the game, a 27-yard touchdown pass from Paradise to McDonald, 7-0 North.
That was just a beautiful play. And I'll tell you, North's got both of these teams, this has been a very well-played game. Attleboro's got a shot, but that was a beautifully thrown ball. Was that thrown by Paradise?
Paradise, yep.
Perfectly thrown ball.
Want to thank our sponsors, Fisherman's 3 on 123 right over the Norton line, Bristol Glass on North Main Street, W.H. Riley and Sons in North Attleboro. They've been in business since 1873, still in the same family. Claudino's Auto Repair, the betting center on Pleasant Street, and LJ's Car Wash in Norton, right over the Attleboro line on 123. Look for the big red fire engine. 7-0 North Attleboro. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Okay.
Chris Motor and Adrian Rivera back to
Well, whatever the case may be, Attleboro's got its work cut out for him here.
Yes.
It's not a lost cause. We've already seen him come back from an improbable victory against the Canton JVs.
Yep.
But this team they're playing against right here, I just look at them and I say, gee, it looks like a varsity football team. Not everybody,
Yep.
but they've got a bunch of kids that are in this sophomore class that are really big, strong kids.
Canton against Attleboro had a 40-something yard, 52-yard touchdown run with 1:26 to go to take the lead over Attleboro, and then they drove the length of the field in the final minute, won it on the last play of the game with a 34-yard touchdown pass from Harvey to Rivera. Onside or squib kick attempt by North to the left, recovered by Attleboro's number 3, tight end Brody McKenna. Bombardiers down 7 begin this possession, first of the fourth quarter at their own 37.
Well, at this point right here, Attleboro's done a good job running to the flanks. They just haven't had the ability to stop the pass rush. What North Attleboro is doing in passing situations, they're coming up with press coverage, and then they're just sending 6, and the 6 they send are really good.
4-man front for North. Attleboro unbalanced left, and they toss that way with a power eye. Rivera inside, gets to the edge. Ripped to the turf by McDonald. Boy, has he been active. He caught the touchdown pass, kicked the PAT, and then makes the tackle on Attleboro's first play from scrimmage. It's a gain of 8 for Rivera to the 45.
They come up, and it's basically they take one of their tackles, so you now have 4 people to the left of center. You have a halfback over there. You have the fullback. They just toss it to the tailback. Student body left, 8-yard gain for Adrian Rivera.
Second down, 2 yards to go. Johnson, the tight end on the left.
Same formation.
Yes, unbalanced to the left with a power eye that way. They run right over center. Ooh, ripped to the turf.
By 95.
Who's that on the carry, Mike?
That was
Rivera on the carry. The tackle aggressively made by 95, who's not in our program. But a first down.
You got a 6-yard gain there. Adrian Rivera's got 9 carries now for 61 yards.
Wow.
It's really, Aiden Pentagis has 52 yards, Suarez has 13. It's not like they haven't been able to do anything, but in key situations, North has just come up with a big play defensively repeatedly.
I formation. They give to the tailback, Suarez. Hop step in the backfield, avoids one tackle attempt. He gets out to the 44-yard line of North. It'll be 2nd and 4.
And that was 5 hard-earned yards.
Austin Dean on the tackle.
Picks up 4 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down
Wow.
and 6.
The Attleboro offensive line has been doing a good job on the running plays. But Matt Harvey, the quarterback, who really throws the ball well, and he makes great decisions on pass plays, has had no chance when they've tried to throw the ball.
Actually a 4-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 6. North with their famous A-gap blitz. Harvey lucky to get the handoff to the running back as he was hit. Again, number 95, not in the program. I wonder if his name's Tyler DiMatteo.
Who was the...
I have no idea.
I think
it was 2 against Suarez, but
I'm just going to put down. Anyway, they gave me -1.
Bring up 3rd and 7.
You're going to have Alex Suarez take the mystery play for.
So the ball at the 46 of North as Attleboro heads right to left, down 7-0, 8 minutes to go in the game.
Look at the press coverage on Rivera.
Harvey tries to roll left, hit in the backfield, so Attleboro's been able to run the ball effectively. Mike, they have not been able to pass block. Another big play made by North's number 35, Caden Leary. Do we call that a sack or a run?
It did, but 57 was actually the first guy in there. And then 52 was also in there, and of course.
So McLaughlin and Dean,
Yeah, it was when they send 6, and they're doing it on slants too, it's really tough to defend.
So now Attleboro back to the original line of scrimmage, 4th and 10, the 49 of North. Wonder if we have that quick kick from Harvey here. As the North safety is deep, expecting it. Quick kick. Nice roll again for Attleboro as it
Let it
hit
roll,
at the
let it
28.
roll,
It's
let
now
it
rolling to the 10, the 9. Another effective quick kick by Harvey.
35 yards.
Now Harvey on the quick kick.
Wow.
For Attleboro.
So the
Run away
line of
down
scrimmage was the 49, and
inside
North will
10-yard
take
line.
over at their own 9.
Where North will take over 1st and 10.
So North with a 7-0 lead, 7 minutes to go on the clock, will have the ball at their own 9-yard line.
By the way, Harvey, and we've seen him really been very elusive in the backfield all year long. He's
Yeah.
now got 5 carries for minus 27 yards.
Wow.
Now, one of them obviously was a bad snap.
Yeah.
But the 2 running plays were both minus 3, and the other 2 sacks. And it's just been a credit to the North Attleboro front 6.
Yep. Here's North at their own 9. 28 in at quarterback, Hanowich.
7 minutes to go.
They've been alternating possessions. Hanowich will run to the left, sheds a tackle in the backfield, but caught from behind. I believe that was Derek Slater, but who's the defensive end on the right who made the play?
Number 3 came in first, and
Okay.
number 92 also came in at defensive tackle.
So that's Brody McKenna, and number 92 is Kernsley.
I'll tell you, it's
2nd and 10.
They might want to start using timeouts. See, that clock is running. I
Yeah.
know it's over 6 minutes to go, but you want to lengthen this game as much as you can.
Which is funny, coming into the game, they wanted to shorten it as much as possible.
You're right.
Which is what the varsity will probably look to do Saturday morning at 10 a.m. in the Century game against North. As North, their varsity undefeated, their JV team undefeated. Hanowich in at quarterback. Twins both ways. Right slot comes in motion left. Hanowich fakes the jet sweep, runs up the middle, has a hole.
great
Is he drilled? It's going to be a gain of 4 or 5 yards.
Pantages with a
Pantages
good
knows
hit.
how to play football, folks.
Certainly does.
And again, it was Pantages who earlier knocked Hanowich out of the game for a play by knocking the wind out of him.
You say it was Pantages, I say it was Rivera. We're not going to fight about that anymore.
That's actually a 6-yard gain.
It certainly was.
So it's going to be 3rd and 4.
It was a hard-earned 6-yard
Yep.
gain. It was a great tackle.
North is at their own 15-yard line. They lead,
5:23 to go.
and they lead 7-0. Big possession play here. North taking a long time in the huddle. Their left tackle is Locke. Left guard is Dean. Eberly is the center. McLaughlin, the right guard. No relation to Carroll.
Third and a long 3, and if Attleboro can stop him here, North will be punting into the wind from inside their own 20.
O'Brien, the right tackle. Shotgun formation. They give to the left halfback running right. It'll be close to 1st down yardage.
Are they crazy enough to go for it?
McKenna in there again on the tackle, and boy, Mike, 92 in there again for the Bombardiers. Kernsley. It's going to be 4th and short. Who carried that
That
ball?
was number 37 again. That was Harrison
Gagne.
Gagne.
So that's a gain of 2. 3 you're giving them? Okay. It's going to be 4th down, 1 yard to go
And they're going for it.
at their own 18-yard
With a
line.
7-0 lead.
And 4:23 to go. Clock moving.
Could this be the old Greek hubris? Too much pride.
House comes in motion left. Flag is down,
And
and
we
it
got a
might go against
procedure.
North.
Oh boy, does that change things.
There's the quarterback, Christopher Hanowich, fake to the right slot, running a jet
And
sweep
he
left.
had the first
He
down.
did have the first down.
And now it's 4th and 5, and they've got to punt in this situation. Well, of course, I've only said that 4 times
They
today.
haven't punted yet, Mike.
You're onto something there, Paul. And the clock is running, and I'm calling a time. Well,
Actually, North does have 1 punt,
okay, that's right, they did.
and it was returned for 29 yards by Chris Moda.
It was actually returned for 27. They gave
Okay.
him the 29-yard punt return for 27.
Clock is still moving.
They should have stopped. They should have. They stopped it again.
Inside, well, the clock, it's been bouncing around a bit. Right now it says 3:45.
Yeah, no, they didn't take a timeout, and a penalty doesn't stop the clock.
4th down, 6
going
yards
for it.
to go. Their own 13. Running up the middle and
92
crushed.
throws him to the ground.
25 with the tackle. Derek Slater, a huge hit behind the line of scrimmage, and the Bombardiers take over inside the red zone.
That was insane. I mean, I don't want to be. What a play. But that was insane, Paul. They got a punter.
Yeah.
There's 3:32 to go. You're ahead 7-0.
Wow.
You've given the team the ball on their 12-yard line.
Well,
Like 14-yard line, whatever it is.
Who was the ball carrier?
Oh, it was a quarterback, 28,
okay.
Christopher Hanowich.
Wow. So Attleboro at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10, down 7, 3:32 to go. Johnson, the tight end on the left, McKenna on the right, Power Eye right.
He got blitz.
Rivera sheds 1 tackle. He'll be taken down after a short gain. McDonald is in there, and number 94 in there for the Big Red, Devin Naslario.
Number 13 also made that play. He's supposed to be a safety, but when they get down here, their 4-4 turns into a 4-7.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it's a 4-7. There was nobody more than 5 yards off the ball. You can't block all those people.
So they move from the 14,
Got 1 yard.
to the 13.
62 yards on 10 carries for Adrian Rivera. Once again, just a dump pass to a tight end. Look, they're all up close.
Yep. Harvey rolling right, has time, post corner. Oh! McKenna almost makes the catch, but it's broken up by North's J.T. Gallagher with his back to the quarterback.
He read McKenna's eyes, and as the ball,
Yep.
McKenna had both hands up.
Yep.
He threw an arm up in between it. It deflected off the back of his arm.
Exactly.
What a great defensive play.
Which is why it's not face guarding.
That's right.
But Mike, you're so right there. He read the receiver's eyes.
No, great defensive back play.
And notice Harvey has learned something, Mike. He did not loft that ball. He gunned that ball.
No,
into
he
the
did,
wind.
and he got it out of there quick. It was a beautifully executed play, perfect defense, saved a touchdown.
3rd and 9, Bombardiers at the
Here they
North
come.
13. Blitz, Harvey. Oh, what a great block in the backfield by Rivera. Harvey throws to Johnson. Touchdown, Bombardiers.
Unbelievable.
That play was made by Danny Johnson, picking up the A-gap blitzer. Harvey throws a bullet to the tight end Johnson, 7-6 North.
Was it who picked up, made the 33 caught the pass, Johnson?
Yeah.
So who threw the block in the backfield?
Oh, I just said it out loud and I can't remember.
I think it had to either be 22 or 32, but it was.
I think it was Rivera, 32 with the block,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness, what a block! I mean, he stopped him dead.
Yep.
And Harvey stood in there coolly and threw a perfect pass on the corner pad, and they're going for the tie here.
Wow.
Holy smoke, Arena! What a wonderful play.
Future soccer goalie Rocchio will kick. The holder for the Bombardiers is Matt Harvey. The long snapper is Spencer Shirk.
And now we have a penalty. And I'll tell you, with this kind of gusting wind, losing 5 yards on an extra point kick is not a good thing. It's never a good thing, but this can really hurt. See that if you look at the flags, the wind is with you, but it's going hard from right to left as well, almost diagonally across the field. So this will actually be a 27-yard attempt for the extra point. And now we have, once again, the ball's rolling around.
Boy, amazing. Attleboro has had such trouble containing the North pass rush, and they made some adjustments. And what a block by Rivera to allow Harvey to throw that touchdown pass.
I think it was a one-man pattern.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Bad snap.
Blocked.
And it is blocked, and North might hold on for the win.
Yeah.
It looks like it was blocked by 35 or 37. So the block was either by Gagne or Leary, both who played great all day. So North holds on to a 7-6 lead.
And now it's one of those situations in junior varsity football. The most important part of the kicking game is the snap. You've got to get the good snap, and that was a tough situation. And of course, North Attleboro took advantage of it.
Interesting. Pantages, the long snapper on punts, they moved to Spencer Shirk on the extra point. And unfortunately, not much on that snap. So there's 3:08 to go. North holds on to a 1-point lead, 7-6.
Well, they got to do an onside kick here or something. Either that little pooch kick down the side to try to get it over the front line and recover it with 3:08 to go here. And of course, I was wrong about the timeouts. Attleboro's got all their timeouts left.
Yeah.
Of course, you never would have thought a team would go for it
Really?
on 4th and 6 from their own 13.
Wow. Want to thank our sponsors, Fisherman's 3 Restaurant in Norton on 123, Bristol Glass on North Main Street in Attleboro, W.H. Riley and Sons, North Attleboro, Claudino's Auto, the Betting Center, right near Chubb's Blue Pig Barbecue, and L&J's Car Wash.
So they have 9, 10 men up between the 40 and 50-yard lines.
Yeah.
And so really the place to try to pooch it on the onside kick is just over the second line.
Yes.
And make them retreat, because once again, this is a turf and that ball will bounce crazily. Let's see what they do.
Rocchio, the left-footed kicker, left to right, lofts it up. Caught in midair
By Shark!
That is a rugby play.
Oh, what a perfect play!
A pooch kick and Chris Mota, the left
was
wing,
Mota.
catches the ball in the air. The referees are saying it's north ball. Why?
Of course, it's
Are they saying-
you're allowed to catch that. There was nobody there fair catching or anything. It's Attleboro ball. You can't screw this
When
up.
I
guys.
played for the Miami Rugby Football Club in '84 and '85 at left wing, they used to run that play to me on kickoffs.
Well, it's a left-footed kicker.
Yeah.
It's on the 40. He pooched it. It's caught in the 43, and they're
Oh
calling
my gosh, they're
interference.
calling interference on Attleboro, which frankly I did not see. Mota went up and caught that ball cleanly,
No,
but
that's just a wrong call. What an
Wow.
awful call. There's no interference. You have a right to play the ball.
Yes.
And just because the guy is there making a fair catch call, if you catch the ball before he's doing that.
Right.
And I didn't see any fair catch call.
neither did I.
Just an awful call. Another 15-yard penalty.
Oh my God. So instead of Attleboro having the ball at the North 42, it's North football at the Attleboro 43. Maybe it was there and we just didn't see it, but that, and again, there's only 3 officials out there for a JV game, but I can't figure out that one.
No, in order to interfere, you've got to, the guys, first of all, got to be making a fair catch, and we didn't see that. And secondly, you've got to hit somebody. And he caught the ball before there was any kind of contact.
Right slot comes in motion left to the wide side, gets to the edge, knocked out of bounds by Rivera. The carry made by number 23, Guthrie. He moves from the Attleboro 42 to the Attleboro 36.
It's actually a 7-yard gain. 6-yard gain.
And that was Guthrie on the carry.
I'm pretty deflated by that. That's
Yeah.
a perfectly executed play, and I don't think the officials knew what to do with it. And somebody's making up some sort of a rule there.
Wow.
You have a right. It's a free kick.
Yes.
Is why they call it a free kick. Now, once it goes 10 yards, it's free. The
Yep.
ball went 17. Come
And
on.
caught in midair by Mota.
A leaping
Yeah.
Mota. So he didn't hit anybody. It was an impossible penalty. Once again, refs are human.
Yeah. Again, running to the right. They run the jet sweep from the left to the right this time. Guthrie does not.
Call it time.
Guthrie he needed 3 yards. He got 3 yards for the first down.
Did he get the first?
Tackle
No, I
made
think
by
he just-
Slater.
I'm not sure. Oh, yes, he did get the
Yes, he did.
That'll be enough for a real first down.
So I guess we have to give him 4 yards. And there's the timeout called by the Bombardiers. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
My brother Michael is in the other side of the press box having a polite argument with the timer who's part of the officiating crew. At some point, they put in some ridiculous rule where you have to allow the receiving team to make an unmolested catch. That is the dumbest rule I've ever heard of in my life. Mata goes up and catches the ball at its highest point, interfered with absolutely nobody. And because of the correct call of a horrible rule, North has the ball. Wow.
It's game time, really.
Whoops. There you go, Mike.
Yeah, it's really, I guess that was allegedly a correct call under Federation rules, which makes no sense at all. Once again, they're running up inside number 29, Paradise. And they're just going to try to drain the clock. The clock is stopped again, second time out. No gain on the play.
Mota in there on the tackle. Johnson in there on the tackle. Also number 78, Buckley in on the tackle. Who was the running back on that, Mike?
It was 29 Paradise, so
Thank
that's
you.
the second time out.
And it's going to be no gain. So Attleboro has one timeout left. It'll be 2nd and 10. I had to turn your mic off, Michael, when you were yelling at the poor timer. It's not his fault. He didn't make the rule.
The rule is nonsensical.
It is.
How can you have an onside kick if you have to give the people on offense, they have 10 yards?
Yeah.
Is this another one of those nonsensical safety rules? I just can't
And there it
believe
is. It could be, it's an N, again, it's the second year of the rule. This is the second year of the NFHS rules here in Massachusetts. And that's one of the rules. You know, when the Boston Globe and the Boston Herald covered all the new rules,
Yes.
they didn't have that one in there.
Boy, oh boy, what an awful rule.
2nd and 10. North leads by a point with 2:36 to go. Attleboro jumps offside.
Number 92 jumped offside. So
It's unfortunate. He's played so well.
It's going to be offside.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 for North.
a perfectly executed skilled play is now illegal.
Unbelievable. Ball moves to the 26 of the Bombardiers. 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'll tell you, when you get a bunch of old men together, they can make some really weird rules. Doesn't matter if it's the government or youth sports or whatever you're talking about.
And someone said a safety rule. I don't see how safety's even involved in that.
It's just inexplicable.
Horrible.
Well, whatever the case is, 2:36 to go here. We got 2nd down and 5.
Paradise gives the jet sweep to House. House avoids a tackle in the backfield, gets to the edge, initially hit.
Shirk made that tackle, 16, shoestring tackle.
So that's House on the carry. Original line of scrimmage was the 24. He gets, oh, Mike, that's going to be a loss of a yard back to the 25 then, 26.
Well, I'll tell you, that was a great shoestring tackle.
Yep.
Poor Julian House, he's had more bad luck running the ball. He had to give him a -8 on a fumbled snap handoff, and then a -15 recovering a bad snap. And then he gets a -1 on a great shoestring tackle. Clock is running now. There's one timeout left for Attleboro that we've taken after this play.
Inside a minute and 45 seconds. North taking their time in the huddle. It's 3rd.
It's been a great battle.
Yep, a long 5, a short 6 from the Attleboro 26-yard line. North a bit confused.
Just a shame that that kind of a ruling just takes the drama out of the game. Another
Paradise can't handle the snap, flops on it on the Attleboro 36-yard line. That's a loss of 10.
And the ref reached into his pocket. I was afraid he was going to throw a roughing penalty because 25 Slater, he didn't. He slid into the quarterback.
Yeah.
That ball went 35, so it's 4th down and
14.
14. That's a -8 on that play and a bad snap.
So 4th and 14 as the Bombardiers take their final timeout. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio. I'm Paul Healy along with Big Brother Michael Healy. Dave Angel, our cameraman up top. Carol from home writes into me, you'll have to explain that one to me. Hell, Carol, we've got to explain it to ourselves.
Somebody's got to explain it to me. It makes no sense.
Speaking of Jackson Brown lyrics. 4th and 14. Back to pass is Paradise. The lefty throws it high and deep. And they're going to call pass interference on Bradley DeBronzio. Bradley's complaining, but that was clearly interference.
Yeah, the ball, the receiver, and once again, that was not 13. Who was the receiver over there? Tall, lanky, 39.
Okay, that is
Michael Simonian, and he was open. And number 5 was chasing him. And the ball, as Simonian came to a stop, he has a right to come back for the ball and hit the defender in the back. That's a good call.
And again, DeBronzio is back to the line of scrimmage, hands up in front of the receiver, and he made contact with the receiver. So on 4th down and 14, pass interference gives North a first down. 1:22 to go. They're holding a 7-6 lead. Wow. So that's 2 huge calls against Attleboro late in the game. That one justified. The recovered onside kick, I could live 4,352 years and never understand how that tremendous play could be considered illegal.
I mean, the game is called football, and it used to be called that because kicking was so important.
Exactly.
And you won't see a more beautiful kicking play than that. A perfectly executed onside kick with a wingman racing down the boundary. You see it happen in college and pros. But these aren't NCAA rules. I don't even know what National Federation is. But once again, I disagree with it profoundly.
It's a confederation of little old white guys with too much time on their hands, making too many rules.
That's right.
House, the left halfback, runs right behind the center Eberle, and the guard McLaughlin gets to the 17-yard line. So House with the carry.
3-yard gain for House. By the way, it's been a great game.
Yes, it has.
And you're going to see good football coming out of both these teams going forward. I'm so impressed. There are 12 kids. This is a junior varsity game.
Yeah.
I said over 200 pounds. I was wrong. 3 are between 185 and 190, and the other 9 are over 200 pounds on a junior varsity team.
We're approaching 40 seconds to go. North deep in Attleboro territory, trying to run out the clock. Danny Johnson with a big tackle on Harrison Gagney. But it'll be 3rd down and about 5.
Yeah, we'll give him a yard, just 3rd and 6. But that's the last play of the game. This clock is running out. Congratulations to the North. The Red Rocketeers played a great game. Congratulations to Attleboro, the Blue Bombardiers. They came so far as a JV group. They played their hearts out today. An inexplicable call. I guess it's the rule. Just inexplicable to me. Denied Attleboro the opportunity. They would have had the ball on the 42-yard line with 3 timeouts to go, the wind at their backs, and a chance to win this game, either by a field goal or whatever the case may be. They lost 7-6. Great ball game.
Clarification on the rule. Principal Bill Rooney writes, anyone in the receiving team can fair catch the kickoff. If anyone of the officials saw the fair catch signal by red, it's fair catch interference. Nobody signaled fair catch for North Attleboro. And what are you telling me? The ball's kicked to the left near the 40-yard line, so someone standing in the deep corner on the 10-yard line can call fair catch, and now suddenly Attleboro can't touch the ball?
But also on a fair catch, once again, if you leap in front of the guy making a fair catch, he never had a chance to catch the ball. Somehow that's a penalty.
Wow.
I don't get it. Long story short, it was a wonderful effort by both teams, and Attleboro came out in the short end of it. The kids were great. There was no nonsense as far as bad sportsmanship. They'll be playing against each other for the next couple of years. They will not forget this game.
Exactly right. North wins 7-6. The touchdown came on a 27-yard touchdown pass from Paradise to McDonald. A great leaping catch from 27 yards out. The PAT by McDonald was good. That turned out to be the winning point.
Yes. Are we going to see we got Dave the Angels listened in on the video here so we can see whether or not there is actually a fair catch being called on this?
I will contact Dave later on when
Yes.
he's editing this broadcast and see if anyone called for a fair catch. And if so, I'll admit I was wrong on Saturday. We want to thank you so much for joining
It's
us
not
here.
anybody on a fair catch. It's got to be the person who's going to be able to receive the ball.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Anyone. Anyway.
Yes.
So the final score: North Attleboro 7, Attleboro 6. An outstanding preview to the Century game coming up this Saturday morning at 10 o'clock over a community field. You know what that means, Mike? Grass,
Yes.
dirt, and mud, the way God herself intended. All right, I want to thank my big brother, Michael. I want to thank our cameraman, Dave Angel. If you see him today, say happy birthday. Peter Bray for running our graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Thank you for listening to this broadcast and putting up with Mike and I getting a little bit upset near the end.
Just nonsensical rules. We have too many nonsensical rules. And in a time of COVID, everybody's worried about nonsensical rules.
Have a great day, everyone, as we return to our regularly scheduled program on 1320 WARA.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.